Yes, 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 yes. Cross Yes Podcast, which is Mirasol and Billie.
Probably drink.
Apparently, there is a drinking game now.
Yeah.
Every time I say probably, you have to grab a drink and drink.
So now I gotta have I keep this in my van, so when we're talking, you said, "Fuck, I'm gonna be drinking in the van."
Every
It's
day,
your fault.
every day from now on. Yeah.
It's your fault.
Okay.
Okay.
This game will never end. Hey, my name's Billie. I'm with the YAAS podcast. Today's special guests are a couple of my coworkers from the job that I work at, because that's what you do at a job. There's Josue and Marco.
Hello.
This is also a very special occasion because this is my first time doing this in person. It's actually practice for next week, because I have one next week I'm going to do in person too.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully they get put out in the right order. We'll see.
There you go.
But anyway, Josue, if you'd like to introduce yourself, that would be cool.
Hello, I'm Josue, like she already mentioned. I am from Cleveland, Ohio. I am 39. I identify as male. I apologize. It's my first time ever doing one of these, so I feel really awkward. I'm going to pass it on to my buddy over here, Mark. Go.
That's the weirdest introduction. All right, well, my name is Marco. I'm originally from San Francisco, California, living now in San Bernardino, California. Male, married, with one amazing kid named Archer Lorzano, and, grandma right here that Archer identifies. So, yeah.
Cool. So I guess I will be editing this because I pushed the fucking button. Let me just put that over there. So I started working at Bay Alarm in August 2021.
Yeah.
About a year and a half ago or so.
That sounds about right.
How was that for you? Like with me, I guess starting at Bay Alarm, because I started there as Billie with a Y.
I can start this one.
Okay.
So, I was maybe one of the first people you worked with, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. And I remember you were just like very quiet, very kept to yourself. You didn't really wanted to say much, but at the same time, you were very fucking knowledgeable when I kept picking your brain. I remember it was like, working fucking with Mark Zuckerberg over here when I tried to figure out some coding and stuff. And sure enough, I was like, God damn, Billie, making me look bad. I didn't understand all this stuff, but no, there was not much to think about. Just Billie, just a quiet coworker, kept to himself at the time, and that was pretty much it for me until more came along when we found out later.
Well, I think she worked with me first, if I remember correctly.
That's not one of the.
And it's funny because when she came to help me, I had no idea. First of all, it was Billie with the Y, and two, here I am 7 months in, thinking I'm hot shit, and here comes Billie.
You are hot.
She's helping me out, right? And I asked her to do a simple tell her, hey, go put up that keypad. I'm talking to her like she doesn't know what the hell she's doing, and she's done within 10-15 minutes, and I go, what the hell? How's she done so fast? And that's when she hits me with the
15 minutes is fast?
She did it. Yeah, bro, she ran the wire. She got the keypad to the wire. She did all that, and within 15-20 minutes, I'm like, damn, that's really good. Then she hits me with the, I've been doing this for 15-16 years, and that's when I'm like, oh shit, she's really good at what she does. And yeah, she was very quiet. She was also very quiet too. She was very reserved. She didn't really say much, but I guess because we were new, so that's all it was.
Well, out of you two, I think I did work with you first.
That's right.
I said one of the first.
I think
one of the first.
The first person was Tim. I worked with Tim first. It was at a McDonald's. So when I drive by that McDonald's now,
I know what you're talking about.
I'm like, oh yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
I know that McDonald's. So when I guess whenever I moved here, I'm sure people looked me up at one point online.
No.
No.
I think what happened was that you popped up.
Because think about it, social media is such a small world. It's like, for example, you say dog food, and it'll pop up, randomly. So it's like, we're saying we're working with Billie Rayner, and eventually you popped up. It's like people you may know.
Yeah, that's exactly how I found out is people you may know, and I go, oh shit, that's Billie, and And it wasn't like, oh hell no. Wasn't even nothing like that. It was just like, holy shit. Now we know, right? Because now what that did was kind of like it started to piece things together as to why you were so quiet, why you were very reserved with
like
us.
the many times we tried to invite you,
Yeah.
you just didn't want to hang out the time and such.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, well, at first we were thinking like, damn, I guess Billy just doesn't want to hang out with
I
us.
know.
True. I don't want to.
But then it made sense. It made sense as to why you didn't want to hang out. But yeah.
But no, and then it made sense after a while. It was like, okay, so Billy just had her own world at the time that she wasn't thinking that we were going to be accepting about at first. So we were like, oh, okay, well, we'll just let it be. And if Billy wants to talk about it, or eventually if I talk to you one-on-one, we'll talk, you know. But that's how we left it as for a while. But we knew for a while before, you know.
Correct. And we
anything.
How long is a while?
I'll say
you knew a little longer.
I know a long time. I said probably like it didn't take long for you didn't even pop up. I'm talking about months, 6, 7, 8 months, a long time.
Yeah.
And I already knew. I didn't think it was in my position. I wasn't in the position to be like, hey, Billy.
So like what month?
I can't remember if you started on August. I honestly 3 months, 4 months after
so like
that.
on like December.
Maybe a little bit sooner than that. It was pretty quick.
November, December.
Yeah,
okay.
It was pretty quick, and everything just started to make a lot more sense, you know.
Exactly.
And so we were just, you know, but it wasn't. I believe that that wasn't to me to come to you and say, hey, Billy. I mean that's you. You know that should have been your position to do it when you were comfortable. Because I'm not in your position, but I understand if I was, how difficult that would have been to be in your position and be like, hey, Billy, I seen what you are. That's God couldn't do that.
See, I purposely made all my stuff public. That way people
that
found it.
That was the main thing.
That way
it
they
was
could
public.
be like, oh yeah,
hey,
I found this.
Right,
Yeah,
but it's one of those things
it.
that we didn't want to feel like, off-putting with, I guess you could say, current culture where just we out you and you should have been the one coming out. So we don't know what was the right approach to really talk to you about it. So it was like, even though we knew, we were just like, we'll just kind of kick back and just not wait till you come around about it. Until, I guess, when I came up to you when we were by ourselves and I asked you, like, hey, is that you? I was like, and you were like, yes. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like,
what response did you expect?
Maybe because of the culture the way it is, some people will just take it to a negative approach where you're like, oh, what do you mean? I mean, how dare you, out me and this and that. It's like,
correct.
I didn't want to come like that.
Correct.
That's why I was like, I hope Billy knows me well enough. I'm not that kind of person to give you a hard time. I just confirming, like, hey, is this true? Like, if you're happy, dude, that's awesome.
So even though we were already on good terms, so we talked all the time, just put it out there. If I ever needed help, she's who I called.
Probably,
so,
like Billy says, probably,
possibly. That's her thing.
I didn't say
drink. You gotta drink.
That's drink right there.
I didn't say you don't have to drink.
But we already knew that. But the problem was not the problem. Is that we just felt that it was best if she was the one that actually told us.
Exactly.
Because this is such a huge aspect of your life, that's the power you hold, and then you should have been the one to be like, hey, and which you did eventually, and that was like, I already knew.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and it's funny because
a lot of us were like, we already know.
We already knew.
Like,
but it was nice to know that she finally felt comfortable enough to be like,
right.
I'm like, oh yeah, cool. But I knew this already because for one, when we saw on social media, and two, you tried so many times to talk to me about it. But you didn't make that leap to talk to me about it because obviously I'm sure you probably would have felt judged. You probably would have felt like the judgment is coming, or you said something. You said something once before that once they knew who you were, they changed. And I don't know how you worded it, but you said it and it made sense. Like now they know who I really am. Now they're gonna fall back. Does that make sense? I don't know if you remember that conversation we had, but you said it, and I just don't know how to word it.
Again, probably.
Yeah. Drink.
Josue is right, though. Josue is right about that because, again, it's like it was just not an easy subject to approach with you. Again, we don't know how you're going to, feel about how we ask you about those kind of questions.
Yeah.
Because I know you were telling me before, you were coming to terms with yourself and expressing it wasn't exactly the most easiest for you as it was.
Yeah.
So, now that we finally talked about it, it made more sense because, as I said before, I'm a major shit talker, by the way. So, and Billy knows this too.
He's the worst, yes.
So I wanted to make sure, hey, Billy, I hope I didn't cross any boundary for half the shit I say.
No, they don't care.
And, that's all it was. And Billy was like, man, I don't give a shit. I'm from Texas. I don't give a fuck. I was like, oh, well, fuck it. All right. Well, Billie. No, I'm not going to say it out loud when I say it.
Well, what'd you say?
I'm not even going to go there. So I'm not going to go there. But, there was like certain times where like, oh shit, even though I knew who Billie was, I was like, I should kind of bite my lip sometimes.
Yes, that was a big one. How, now that we know, and now she knows that we know, how comfortable is she with us speaking of, is she still part of the boys, she's part of that crew, because now we know that, she identifies, as a trans woman.
And I wanted to make sure I never treated you differently from that, like, because it's like, again, as I told you before, naturally shit talking as I am, I want to make sure I'm not pushing any boundary that I shouldn't be pushing. I don't want to sound inappropriate about it because, there is people that take it to a wrong approach. But like I said, after getting to know Billie's just as bad as me.
I know.
Like,
which is
awesome.
The transition from like us knowing Billie with the Y to, Billie with the IE at the end, that she's still Billie, from what we knew.
That's why I did the name like that.
Yeah, which was perfect, what I mean? Because you couldn't find any name perfect to go with that. You just couldn't. Right. You just couldn't. It's that name that could go both ways, and it made sense. But you made it easy for us to be acceptance, because of course you want to be accepted. You want to accept those and the route that they take. I get that part. However, you made it easier by just not changing. You just changed, not to IE, so and that made it easy for us to be like, man, she's still fucking cool as shit.
So it's like instead of being a brother, you became our sister. Yeah. So it was just simple as that. Like nothing changed. You're still Billie to us. Like nothing's ever.
And she talks shit all the time too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which makes it easier.
You think we're bad? Motherfuckers worse.
I would say that. I mean, not only.
Okay, I won't say worse though. By the way,
maybe physical changes for sure, but definitely, I think there have been social changes too.
Yeah.
Just more outgoing and
which is awesome. I mean, you've been to my house for like Thanksgiving, New Year's, and my kid calls you grandma, which is hilarious.
It's grandma.
Yeah, it's grandma now. So
that's Billie.
That's Billie. The grandma now. So
please donate to the Patreon so that I can buy my grandkid socks every year, twice a year. I have to buy socks for my grandkid. Patreon and. Buy a cup of coffee, Ko-Fi, who knows what it's called.
Just donate something, Jesus Christ.
It's on the website. You can find it on the right side.
Wait, is there an actual website?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Do you know what the website is?
No, we're just learning it right now, dude.
The website is YAAS.
YAAS.
Podcast.com. CROSSYAAS. Podcast.com. It's on the right-hand side.
You snap your butt cheek better.
Okay. Anyways, professionalism at its best.
So you found my Billie with an IE profile. Did you ever find my Billie with the Y profile?
I did see that one before. And you were literally completely different.
So fucking different.
It's like it's insane, like how different you were from there. But you could obviously see the happiness from the Billie with the LY to the IE.
Yeah.
Because you are just so much like, again, happier. Yeah. Like it's such a huge change. Yeah. And again, that's what me and Josue always have a like common thing where we come across where it's like, dude, we're happy for you that you being happy. It's great, dude.
And it's it's when we knew Billie with the Y, you could tell she was harboring something that we just, which we already knew. Right. But I don't think she knew that we knew that. But you could tell she was, she was always, you could tell she was down. If anybody knows, Billie calls me almost every single day, and we talk on the phone every single day. We bitch about everything together.
Bitching? No.
I know. I call like everybody. I'm like a fucking manager almost.
Yeah. But the point is that there was a time when it hurt, like she was on the dark side, and we knew that. But we knew why. We just again, I go back to like the whole. It wasn't up to me to be like, hey,
exactly,
Billie. I know. I trust me. When you were having a hard time, and you were trying, I just want to tell you, I just don't know how to say it. I want to say, Billie, I already fucking know. Just fucking tell me. But again, that's you held up power, and I feel like that was up to you to tell us that. You know, and even though you said, "Well, I wish you would have said something. It would have made it easier."
I wish.
It's not the same to me.
Right.
To me, like if
like yours was easy because like I just had to own up to it.
Right. Exactly. Like,
So-
okay.
It's like they're both fears, but
Yeah.
one fear it's like you're kind of forced to own up to. The other one, it's like a hurdle that you have to overcome.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And it goes back to what I was saying, that even though we have a good working relationship and we're cool, what happens if I say, "Hey, I'm actually Billy with the IE," and then you would have thought that I would have kind of fell back and be like, "Oh, then that would have probably hurt," because it does hurt when people like when you think they're your friends and they fucking bail on you.
Yeah.
That shit fucking sucks, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in times when you need people to be there for you.
Yep.
You know, that's not who I am.
Right.
When Billy finally opened up to me, I'm like, ain't no fucking way I would have judged you. I don't fucking
Yeah.
judge anybody.
Exactly.
You know, that was just your own battle you were battling. You know,
Right.
I wish you would have come out sooner to us. You know, which we already
Exactly.
knew. Then you would have came to our party sooner, and you would have been up to part of the crew.
You would have
way
met your
earlier.
grandchild sooner.
Yeah, you would have yeah.
You know?
So
Well, I may have been grandpa at the time.
I know.
Right. No, and exactly like Josue said, you know, it was like, it was difficult for us to try to like acknowledge you who you actually were, but
Correct.
we just wanted you to say it.
Yeah.
Like Josue said it best, you had the power to do that. We didn't want to take that away from you.
Yeah.
And
it's
that
such
was
big
a hard part. That was very hard because we really wanted to say, "Hey, Billy, we know, but
Just come fucking hang with us. We already fucking
yeah,
know.
like
Here you go.
we don't give a shit. Just hang out, dude."
Yeah. Just come
No,
on.
it's funny because like late 2021 when I was moving here, whenever I started becoming more friends with people and whatever, I started having a lot of like my own identity issues and a lot of that shit started like ramping up
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
And like way further and faster than ever I ever anticipated, and it had gotten to the point where I started throwing away like all my old dude clothes that I had. And one of the things I have are like my work shit, which I fucking hate
Hate,
wearing.
yeah.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
And I saved like a couple shirts, one pair of pants, and like one pair of shorts. Like, just in case there was like some after work event or
So you had to like
something that I had to go to, so I
So
could
you felt like you had a hesitation just to be
Big
like,
time.
got it.
yeah, there's like a huge fear of rejection and
Well, I'm glad you never felt rejected by us.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, even though I spend a lot of time at work alone, like
Yeah.
the short amount of time when I am spending with people,
Yeah.
you know, like to feel rejected in a small amount of time whenever I'm alone. Well, at the time, a lot more. Now I'm not as much. Now I'm busy as shit.
Good.
But to spend that little bit amount of time with people to feel rejected would have been like, for me, soul crushing.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I already felt isolated, and there's still times where I do, but that's
It's-
Other
yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
It's I don't know where I was going with that, but it sucks.
Yeah,
I would have hated that.
And you know what? It's kind of like, again, you know, we all go through certain things, right? You know, and it's different, but ultimately the result is still the same. The effects that you feel is still the same, right? Like for me, I suffer, I have PTSD and I go through depression, right? So when I'm scared or not scared to tell people how I really am, right? Through certain times, right? On the fear of being judged that, oh, this guy's fucking pussy, he's depressed. Like, that's just not easy to go through, and it's not easy to talk about.
No.
But when you find the right people, it's fucking easy to talk about it, right? Because you don't feel like you're gonna be judged, right? So that's why when you were going through, it was an immediate like, it's no way I'm gonna judge you because I go through it. And I've been through that where people might think like, oh, this guy, the fuck, how it's a fucking man the fuck up, I've been a pussy, and I dealt with that through my whole Marine Corps career. This is why it was so hard for me to be open, because Marine Corps literally teaches you to suck it up and move on.
right.
So when you were going through, like, just fucking tell it, because there's nothing worse than feeling alone during some fucking shitty
and
times.
here I am with my learned
Yeah.
experience of
Yeah.
manning up, and I'm like,
I
clearly
know.
it's not fucking working.
And you're
Right.
fighting that, right? You got
Yeah.
this Billy side that's how you grew up, right? And here you are, you're fighting who you're meant to be, and then how the fuck do you tell your people that you work with 8, 9, 10 hours a day to only go back to your your room or your house or whatever, And it's like, fuck, I'm alone again.
And you're stuck alone with your thoughts
Yeah.
all the time and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what you were saying. Now that you're finally, you're open and you're feeling way more comfortable, you get to, get out and hang out with us. Man, this is. I wish you would have done this way sooner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Living a double life is very exhausting.
Oh, I bet.
I believe it, dude.
I don't recommend it to anybody if you're doing it.
Yeah.
Fucking stop. Please.
Fucking stop.
Please. Stop. It's so hard.
Probably fucking stop.
It should probably.
Possibly.
And that's a drink right there. For
We did that on purpose so we can drink.
Yeah, exactly. Salud.
Salud. Cheers.
Yeah.
Hey, did you show the cup? Show them the cup.
Oh, apparently I'm a hot slick. Chick.
The hell? She drank only 2 beers.
I had to spit that one.
God
damn.
My God.
Shit.
All right.
So let's see. I know beginning of last year, it was really the beginning of like the really fucking rough times for me at work. Because I moved here, my mom passed away, then just feeling isolated at home and all this other shit. But I had like some things going on, and it was great. And, around that January, I was trying to like get away and just try new stuff because everyone's fucking aware at this point.
Yeah,
I've been trying to get away from this fucking shit for fucking ever, and you cannot
get away with it.
Not get away from it. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
And I don't know. I got rejected for some other fucking. It's always a fucking rejection thing that fucks me up.
No, that's a real fucking thing, dude. Yeah.
And like I don't know, that like sent me in a fucking depression, and I stopped eating, and I lost like 40, 60 fucking pounds from not eating. I would eat like 3 bites a day, and I'm like, ugh, food grosses me the fuck out. And I remember we had an install meeting at fucking breakfast place somewhere, Mimi's Cafe or something.
Right.
I remember. Yeah, that's right. Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
Fucking hated that fucking place. I did not want to be there whatsoever. Fucking ever.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was just that was a really. I don't really know where I'm going with that. It was just really.
No.
You had a difficult time right there.
Yeah, you're expressing yourself. Yeah.
And
you're associating a point in time.
That was difficult.
That was
difficult.
difficult.
Like you're by yourself the whole time.
Yeah. And and here you are. You're not transitioning, but you're wanting to break from the Billie with the Y to the IE.
The double life you were saying.
But like I remember you telling me, you always told me, hey, wearing this uniform every day, it only reminds me of how much I hate to be Billie with the Y. I remember that. We've had plenty of deep conversations before, and I remember these conversations. So again, it goes back to I don't understand, but I understand how hard and how difficult it would have been to be in that position to live, I guess, a double life. I wouldn't know that. My double life is like saying, hey, I'm good,
right?
But then I'm not good. I missed 2-3 days last week. Depression.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. I'm not. It's not. Listen, it's not. I know it's not about me, but what this it's finding that common ground with you in the sense, like, even though you and I share different situations, ultimately it kind of leads to the same effects of what we're going through.
Yeah, man, your mental health matters first. That's what matters.
Correct.
Well, for both of you.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've gone through this shit too.
No, of course. We've all felt that at one point in our lives.
Yeah.
Like I said, my grandfather passed away. I remember hitting a major depression to the point that I almost lost my current wife now. It sucked. Because I remember I was just trying to find ways to like distract myself, and it wasn't the smartest choices I had to make. But to me at that moment, I felt like this is great for me, but I wasn't thinking about the overall aspect, how it was going to affect my overall life. And it sucked. And that was like very difficult to work with my wife on. Luckily, we are blessed to be together today. But it was not easy, because like how Billie said, there was a double life, and I had like what was considered a double life of me being this man that's going to show up every day to like treat her right, to make her feel good. But then again, I was putting my eyes somewhere else where I shouldn't be. It was not good.
Yeah.
Because again, I kept constantly trying to distract myself.
Yeah.
That was not a good idea.
No.
And it was hard. Billie said it best. It's not good to live a double life. It's not. You're going to bring more problems to yourself. You're going to bring more stress to yourself.
Don't do it.
So,
Parents ASMR now.
Yeah.
Um, oh.
That was pretty deep shit. That's deep.
So around that time, I had to go do a job, like around this whole time, it was kind of around April, I think, maybe March, April. So around this time last year.
Okay.
I remember I was hanging out with my friend Gloria.
Damn, we know Billy that long. Holy
It's been a long
crap.
time
Almost
already.
2 years. So a year and a half.
I know, that's insane, dude.
2
That's
years.
awesome.
It's a long time. And we were going out somewhere, and she like said to me, she's like, Billy, are you okay? Like, you don't look good. And like that like stuck in my fucking head.
Right.
And then like I had that week where I was out in Coachella, helping out everybody over there.
Oh yeah, I know.
Helping
that
your
one.
dad.
Yeah.
And them, and I told James about me one of those nights. It was very brief.
Oh yes.
At like 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
James says he wasn't drunk, but
We know James when he's drunk. Yes, yeah, we know James.
I don't ever get drunk. I don't ever get
Bullshit.
shit.
I know you're gonna see this, compa. So you know.
Always,
We know when you drunk.
always gets
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a fairly positive experience, and then like from then on, that was when I went to the doctor and started kind of working on myself a bit more.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell you about me until I think August, maybe late July.
Yeah, we were actually.
It was after my birthday.
Yes, we were. I know exactly where we were at. I was working at a job at a foster care agency type shit.
Oh, I thought I was texting you because I was walking down the trail.
No.
I don't know where you were at.
No. I know where we're at.
But I know where I was at.
So we were. Yeah, I know exactly when you told me. Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe I was taking off that day.
No, you don't. That's bullshit. Cause you don't ever fucking. Which is crazy because she's always like, she was one's time up, but she doesn't take it. Take that shit.
That's what I fucking
Yo,
said.
take that shit. Everybody else does.
I got like 80 hours of vacation
Take
right now.
that shit.
Damn, dude.
Hell yeah. They could do without Billy for a few days.
Exactly.
They'll be all right. Andy got to pick up the slack. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm sorry.
Andy could pick up some fucking
Aaron, maybe? I don't know.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck those guys.
Hey, well, sorry.
I'm sorry. They're gonna see.
We're good people. I promise. Man.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm sorry.
Say this with love, but
Yeah.
So like I told you like around August or so, I went to Planned Parenthood. That's when I started taking hormones in June. It was June 15th. Did you notice any change in me from like that point on till I told you?
Oh yeah.
you know what? It's not even just in you. It's physically.
Yes.
It was very obvious, like
Your
right
face.
here.
Yeah, your
it was
face.
very
I did
obvious.
the laser too around
Yeah.
the same
Yeah,
time.
right. That part was very obvious.
Well,
I mean, that's where we're like, we already knew. It was like, oh, Billy's really going all the way through. Still, obviously, we haven't talked about it yet, but it was like...
No one said shit. How do you get fucking lasers blasted at your face and it's all fucking patchy and shit? No one says a fucking word.
No, but that's where we go back to what we were saying. Like, hey, like, we knew.
Right.
We knew.
We just didn't want to, like, confront you about it.
Like, so, go back to the conversation. Like, I was right here in my van when you told me. And, like, I already know. But, you know, I think what happened was, I think when you finally just start to come out of your little... I guess, quote unquote, bubble, you start to feel I don't know how you felt at the very moment, but I think that now you feel more comfortable because now you done told James, you done told me.
I actually confronted Billy.
I got confronted.
Yes, and that's because I couldn't do that. I mean, but that's because
because we had our own one-on-one time at a job. What was like in August, September, or something.
Yeah,
like
then
that.
you had me searching for fucking wires that were cut right above the fucking.
We got a picture of that.
Wow.
Well, because I was like, I'll show up later. Just help me look for
3
this.
hours of running around for nothing,
which was hilarious. And then
should have looked above me.
I remember.
Fucking time.
I remember telling my wife about it. Like, my wife was very open about it too. Like, hey, I know this about Billy. And, she was like, have you talked to her about it? And I said, no, I don't know what's the right way to do it because it's it just doesn't feel like how else would I say it. It's like taking the power away from you. Yes. I don't want to just confront you like, hey, are you, know.
And it's, I'm so good.
And so finally we had a one-on-one. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to ask straight up. Like, hey, Billy, is it true about your social media? Like, that's what I said, the social media. And Billy was the first response, like, yes. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Okay,
like,
so let me ask
you. And I asked Billy, like, I was like, how long, of course, me just trying to,
Curious.
I'm curious, so I'm going to ask all the stupid questions that you can think, like, coming from a straight guy.
I wouldn't do that. I think that was, I bet you people like, fucking thank God.
Right, no, I think thank God, thank God we finally got to talk about this. And, and like I told Billy, I'm just curious. I'm going to ask stupid questions, so I apologize. So I asked, like, how long have you known, and this and that, and Billy obviously... 4 or 5. Right, and Billy's known for a while, but I was just asking all these questions out. Yeah. Just someone who's just curious. Like, how do I know from me being a straight guy and just asking someone who's just transitioning to where she's at now? Yeah. So it was different for me. So it's funny because even though I'm from San Francisco, it's weird.
My ex-wife and my daughter, my daughter she's huge on the LGBT. I always mess that up. I always start with LB and then I get lost after that. But we talked about it.
Alphabet folk.
I don't want to say that. There you go. But we talked about it, and then like, why don't you just ask her? And then when I said, same thing I told you, I don't think that's my position. Even then, we're like, yo, just talk to her. Yeah. But I just didn't know how to fucking do it. You know? Because I just it's such a. You're the first trans woman that I've ever met. Exactly. I've had quite a few like gay friends, lesbian friends, but I've never had a trans friend. And I know, especially now, in today's society is such a huge topic of discussion,
right?
So it was such a gray area that I just didn't know how to approach it. That's why I said, hey, you know what?
That's what I said about the landscape the way it is right now. Correct, we just didn't know how to you're gonna take it too far. Oh my gosh, how dare you? It's oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
That's a legit concern.
It's
a legit concern.
But it wasn't like it wasn't like trying to figure anything out. It was just more like, hey, I accept her for who she is.
Exactly.
But how do I bring it up? But I didn't want to. I wanted you to fucking tell me because I feel like that's a level of trust. When you can finally tell somebody who you are and how you feel, that's trust. If I would have come to you, that to me could have been like I'm invading your privacy. I'm invading like your world. I wanted you to tell me because then that tells me that you trust me enough to be like, you know what, Josue? I'm gonna tell you who I am. And I was like, okay, cool.
I just said, fuck it.
I know. Fuck it. Like, that's who you are,
Right.
But it works out because that's who he is,
Right.
But it goes back to, Billie is that person that is so understanding and, she's a great person. So she took it. She took what I was saying. She took it and it worked out. You know?
Definitely.
And I'm glad that, I honestly, dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad, honestly, I told her if she left us, it would have fucking sucked, man. I did not want you to leave us. I did not.
Yeah.
When you plan to go up north,
right. But we would have been hella happy for you, regardless.
Correct. Not a hater, but
I was celebrating, and I'm all like, crying in my room, sleeping all night.
But I'm glad that you're still here because of a lot of friends. People here. We got a lot of coworkers, but not everybody's a fucking friend.
Look, everybody's acquaintance.
Correct.
Yeah. We know who our true friends are.
Yeah, and you're one of those great friends that we know we could talk to.
Yeah, grandma.
Yeah, grandma.
Grandma will show up and help you clean.
No, she fucking literally she answers the phone anytime we need help. She can be helping Marco, me, and everybody else, and she still finds a way to help us. But we're not just using her for her knowledge, I promise you. But
probably,
possibly. Possibly, maybe. I don't know.
Possibly, yeah.
There you go. It's the fact that she doesn't know. She says this all the time.
Now she's being self-conscious about it.
Did I say it?
Avoid it.
Yeah. Cheers. One more time. We got cheers.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
YAAS.
Yep. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. I like this.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I like this. Look at us.
Let's see. I remember I came out to you while walking on a trail. I was texting a bunch, and usually I'm more of like I want to call, which is weird. Sometimes I'm like texting.
You're a caller.
You're a caller.
You're a caller.
You're a caller.
She's a caller.
She's a caller.
Depends on what I need to do.
Okay.
If I'm just trying to waste time, then I'm probably like I just want to text.
Okay.
If I'm like actually I have something I want to say, and like
she's a caller.
Call. And you confronted me. I think it was like September.
Yes,
it was after I talked to you about it.
Yeah,
right.
And I did the yes or whatever, and
that's kind of awesome.
And I know.
I wish I would have had that reaction.
Well, we got it over the phone.
Right.
Okay.
How was like? Because I know we talked for like 4 fucking hours afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
How was that? Like,
It was just kind of like relieving to know that you trust us.
Yes.
You know, knowing that, you know, you don't have to think of us just as acquaintances. You see us as friends to know that we're accepting you who you are. We're just happy that you're happy, dude.
Yeah.
Because I basically gave you, like, my life story.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Hey.
You know, for the first time I met you, and we went to that camera job, and you told me, unfortunately, you know, rest in peace to your mom.
Yeah.
But, you know, and you opened up to me a lot.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Right, but, you know, I remember you opened up to me a lot, and I
Yeah.
was like, hey, you know what, I feel like I'm getting pretty close to Billie, and I'm glad that we finally crossed that border, I guess, like a Mexican.
Yeah.
On Salvadorian, by the way. I can say that. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. Anyways, you know, I'm glad that...
That's my heritage. That's fucked up.
Whatever, go clean that car or something. Anyway, so... Again,
He's terrible. He is
terrible.
absolutely terrible. But in a good way.
Thank you. So I'm just glad that you finally just felt comfortable be past that with me, you know. It's like, even though I'm very blunt the way I am and such, you know, I will not hide that. You know, I'm glad that you feel comfortable and actually accept the way I can talk with you and the way you talk with me and the way you talk with all of us. Because, again, nothing changes. Your gender has changed. Cool. What's for dinner? Like, you know, simple as that. Like,
That's a good question.
Nothing changes with that.
Usually these episodes end with like, oh, I'm hungry.
Exactly.
So that's shit. I'm getting to that point. Shit. I gotta protect this ab. You know what I'm saying? Ab singular.
Yeah. I like how he's talking over there.
I know. Well, I'm trying to interact with the people behind the camera.
That's a keg. That's a keg.
I was gonna ask you. We already kind of answered about if you've like known any other trans people before me.
And no, like Josue said, I have gay friends too. You know, but legitimately, you are the first trans friend I've actually known. Like,
what was your preconceived notion of trans people?
That's a great question.
I've never had anything. Again, maybe just me being from San Francisco. You know, it's just like it was just natural. You know, I just see it all the time. It was just natural for me.
But you're from San Francisco.
Yeah.
But you were in the Marines.
Correct.
Or are a Marine.
No, so think about it. I like you said that because
Marine Corps
was a Marine. No matter, there's no ex of. No, but it's a good question. So I had plenty of friends that were in the Marine Corps who were during that time. It was literally don't ask, don't tell. You know, and if you got caught, you know, being homosexual or lesbian, there was only grounds to be kicked out of the Marine Corps. That's how it was. Now, from having friends in the Marine Corps, it's actually much more accepted now. But I think the issue that I had with not so much with the gay community or like the LGBTQ and so on, it was the fact that it felt like we had to conform to your beliefs, right? You have to call me this, and you know, and I think that's what I had an issue with. Hey, I don't care that you identify as a trans woman or a trans man, but when I felt like I was told I have to, that's the issue that I will have. The fact that that you didn't make me feel that way, it made it so much easier. Because now, of course, I accept you. Like, that's who you are.
But you never forced that idea on us to be like, oh, you have to know me as this. Like,
you better fucking call me Billy.
Yeah.
That's fucking
right. Why? Like,
listen, the fact that we went to his party, he goes, hey, who's going to suck my dick? That shit was fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
that's true.
That's how you break the barrier between like people who are like so against it. You know, like, hey, I don't give a fuck.
So who's gonna suck my dick?
Let's wait.
I'm
not lonely.
I do have this.
You were talking about so I've heard. Couch earlier.
The way you sat there, she was rocking back and forth. Like, this is weird. What are we gonna do here? But all jokes aside, like, you know, you made it easier for us to be like, you know, shit, man. You know, Billy's cool as shit. You know, there are some people who are so extreme about it. Like, no, like, because at the end of the day, okay. And if I offend anybody, I'm so sorry because I'm not trying to offend nobody. I promise you that. I mean, I'm not. But we've been, you know, men and women for so long. Like this, us, you know, this new culture of, you know, identifying as somebody that's new to a lot of people.
Right.
You know, so it's gonna take a long time or quite some time for people to accept that that's what it is. You know, it can be. Luckily for me and Marco and many others, we're understanding people. I'm very understanding. Listen, if you want to identify as this, hey, I don't give a fuck.
Really, you can identify as a chair. I'll go sit on you.
I don't give a fuck.
Like, you can sit on me any day. You can sit on me any day. So I have to ask though, with what are ways besides like knowing, me of all people?
Oh god, here we go.
Here we
What
go.
what are ways that would be helpful in you learning about the alphabet gang or people like me or
I just think just as long as we have a good dialogue and
open dialogue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And understanding. Listen, as much as you want me to understand you, do the same for me. Like, you know what? If I say, hey, I'm having a hard time understanding it, I get it, Josue. I know it's new to you and blah, 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 and I get it that you're learning it. Hey, I'm cool with that. But as long as you don't fucking tell me I have to or you're wrong and blah, 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 that's when it becomes like, no one wants to be told that they're wrong because, they, we all have our own systems and our own beliefs. Luckily for me, I am not like that. A lot of people are not. A lot of people are just fucking just who they are, and then they're not going to change and they're not going to conform. I'm not that kind of person, But I think it's just like you said, an open dialogue. And as long as you're hearing me and I'm hearing you, that's all it comes down to. And at some point there'll be we will find that common ground. I don't know how long it will take, but some of us sooner than later.
And that's why I said, that's why I asked Billy all those stupid questions. Like, okay, so what is it like being trans? Like, what is it like going from a man to a girl? Like, I asked all these questions.
Pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
That's what I'm saying. I like it. But it's the open dialogue right there. Like, we get to understand where you're coming from.
Getting big and squishy.
And I think remember we had the conversation. We had a conversation, and I remember so she told me who she was.
I'm open as fuck.
I know you are, but you went at first time. But when we finally first had that dialogue, we were at an In-N-Out. She's telling me all this.
There was some In-N-Out to make me open up.
With in and back out.
There it is. But it was like that. We had a conversation, like, how do you want to be?
Right.
Even at work, how do you want me to do it?
Oh, right. And I remember asking Billy the same thing. Like,
work,
hey, I'm sorry if I come off saying, like, hey, I'm sorry if I call you he sometimes, because that's who I know you as before.
Correct. And that's
because I still slip up to this day where I'm, like, still saying, hey, he. I'm like, I'm sorry, she. And Billy told me straight up, it's okay. Like,
and that's what makes Billy awesome, because we may slip up and she doesn't hold it against us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I do.
No, you don't.
You motherfucker.
No, you don't.
Fucking liar.
But she did put Aaron in her spot, though, in his spot.
Oh, that's good. No, Aaron's at her.
Yeah,
we'll call
Aaron. No, because Aaron fucked up. She goes, excuse me? Like, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Well, that fool's an airhead. So.
Yeah. No, it was just crazy. Yeah.
Anyway, that's a whole different thing.
That's a whole different thing. But you have made it. This is the type of dialogue. If we could get people to be like Billy, it makes that bridge easier for us to close, right? I have no issue with you being who you are. Right. As long as you're fucking happy with what you have shown to us. I mean, we've seen you at your low. We have.
Yeah.
From being skinny and depressed, we seen it. We seen it.
I experienced it.
Exactly. And you experienced it. And now to where you're at. Because now you're able to be Billy with the IE.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately that's all we care about, man. People to be fucking
your
happy.
Happiness.
Yeah, it's your happiness, man. Be you. I don't give a fuck,
just the open dialogue just makes it easier just to understand.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, it's like, I'm going to have curious questions. I don't want to cross the boundary.
Yeah.
But luckily, you know me, being blunt, where I'm like, I'm going to ask the stupid-ass questions.
Yeah. As much as I know it shouldn't be on me or other trans people to be the teacher of everybody.
Yeah.
Of course. We're just coming to understand you and where you come from.
I am always open for questions. I don't pretend to know the answers.
Right.
Yeah.
But you'll probably get there.
So let us ask you a question.
Yes, please ask me questions.
Thank you. So let's change the dialogue here.
Please do.
So when we ask you questions, right? How do you feel about it? It's one thing for
right.
It's one thing for you to ask us, but how do you feel about us asking you these questions? Does it make you feel uncomfortable?
Does it make you think twice? Like, damn, is this how it is?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel like? Do we cross a certain boundary with you for asking these certain questions? Like
me personally,
given now that you're
just
a
you
woman,
directly.
Yeah, me personally, I'm all for it. I love to be asked questions.
Awesome.
I mean, this is sort of semi-related, but I've done a lot of therapy, and the best therapy that's always worked for me is the ones when people ask me questions Not the ones when I'm just like talking and they're just sitting there.
Because when you ask, because when the
I need
other
people to
person's
challenge- I
asking,
need people to
we're
challenge
engaged.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, we're mhm.
So I enjoy the questions, and I feel like, if there's something you're questioning,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
if I have the answer, like, why the fuck wouldn't I give it?
Yeah.
Nah, it's like maybe, possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, but she literally just.
Oh, not like that.
No, you do. Like I don't think you do it soft and you don't even know that you're doing it.
Wait, what do I do?
Possibly. I don't know. And
I mean, he ain't lying.
No.
That's very accurate.
Even
by
on
the
the
way.
phone.
That's very accurate.
and it's like because I already know all her face expressions.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Possibly. You do it
That's exactly what it is. He ain't lying. That's
doesn't
very
even know
true.
she does it. You know
He's not lying.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, hey, now when somebody asks you a question,
Now I'm gonna be
shit.
saying,
Look,
like,
don't shrug. Don't shrug.
Here's the open dialogue. This is what you do. Possibly.
Possibly.
And that's a drink right there. So,
There it is.
Well, salute to that.
Salute. Salute.
Oh, that's some good.
But you know what though? Like I have your back so much now that
Right.
like if we're, because I feel that a lot of the people that we work with still call Billy he,
Right.
him, and I literally
It happens,
and
yeah.
that is true. But then I catch myself like she, I do my
Yeah.
best to try to like because there's gonna be some people who just
don't want to do it.
aren't going to change
Right.
that. You know what I mean?
I've talked to a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
some people are stuck in a certain way like
Yeah.
that. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
We're not going to debate with them.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's your life.
Well,
And that's-
there's one specific person, I'm not going to name names, but we had a nice long conversation after work one day in the parking lot, and
You'll tell us the
just-
name after the podcast.
oh yeah,
Yes,
I just told him,
Mhm.
that I can't control, your thoughts. I can't control what you
Right.
say.
Yeah.
I like you. You're even with all this shit going on. I
Yeah.
still like you. I still like working with you. And
It was fucking Nick,
it's like
wasn't
just
it? I'm
fucking
just kidding.
just call me. Just call me Billy. That's all I
Yeah.
ask. Just call me Billy.
Yeah, yeah. It's not that hard. I think.
Right.
I think at this point where you're understanding and you're very cool with everybody. I don't think that it's such a hard, I guess, transition. It's just you see what I did there?
You had to put the tran in there,
I'm so
didn't you?
smart. A transition.
God,
But
you're lonely.
No, I am lonely. I'm so lonely. No,
I hear your
but
bed's been getting a lot of action
dude,
today.
it
You
does.
sure did.
I saw the picture. That motherfucker was laying in my bed. It gave me like some
Make that your cover page for this podcast.
Oh, that's kind of good.
motherfucker. Anyway, no, but I think that I think we should all be past this whole situation where we're still like I don't know how to. I know people have their own beliefs, citizens,
Right.
and that's I don't think that will ever change,
Mhm.
unfortunately, But as long as you have a good support group within, because sometimes all you need is just all you need is just a little bubble. That's all
Right.
you need to keep you happy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? To keep you going. Not everybody's gonna agree with who you are, who you're choosing to be.
Yep.
Like that's who you are.
Mhm.
Hey, like I said, we already knew that. We already accepted you before you even told us. You already knew this. Well, now that you know this, but
Well, I felt like you accepted the old me.
no,
No.
when I knew who you were, I probably would have changed on
But
you.
fucking old me sucked.
So you probably were coolish. Listen, no, I don't think that. I think you're still
Actually,
who you
old
are.
me was kind of cool because people
What's
fucking.
that?
Whenever I left my old job, people fucking cried.
Yeah.
Like fucking tears from their face.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
we go. Boom, head's getting huge. Slow
Yeah.
down before you
Slow
blow
down.
away. No, but I
Son of a bitch.
don't think that Billy with the Y. You're not any different than that. I don't think that you're any different.
No.
I just think now that you're actually happier now that you're not your IE.
Exactly.
Your personality is still you. I don't think you
Right.
changed. You're still nerdy. You know your shit. I tell my girls all the time, man, fucking nerds, they're shit. Be friends with them. I'm not saying that you are a nerd, but you are a nerd. But
You said it.
fucking
Yeah,
nerd.
I fucking
You
said
just
it.
said she is.
I'm a nerd. I
But
think I'm a
my
nerd.
point is that you're still Billy, right?
I just
You're
show up.
still Billy. You might have been like, you're not Billy with the Y anymore, but your personality doesn't change. I just believe that you found the right people to be who you are, and haven't changed.
Mhm.
And I prefer it to be that way. That's just me.
No, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, that's just
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Because I know when people are faking it. I just know. I know when people are not who they really are.
People faking it. When's
Uh-huh.
the last time you knew a girl was faking it?
Oh.
I faked it before, so.
Well, details.
I mean, you can only lie
How
to
did
your
you
hand
fake
so
it?
much.
How did I fake it? So.
I mean, your hand, you'll be like, I'm tired, baby. Oh, okay, I get it.
No. So if she asked, what did I know? So, this
How did
is
you fake it?
okay. Hold on a second. So this is May 2009. This is with this broad bitch that fucked me over.
There you go. Say it right.
We did a road trip to it was to Arizona. From Arizona, we did the Horseshoe Bend, the one we were trying to go to.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and we were fucking, it was early in the morning, and I couldn't go, so I just faked it. I just moaned, and that was it. That was the end of it. But I faked it.
I get it. No,
that was the first and only time I
all
ever
done
did
that
it.
at least once in our life.
Okay. So yeah. So
I ain't
so
gonna
then-
deny that. We all done that at least.
Sorry,
once.
guys. Sorry about that. It was too much information. But anyway, yeah. That's what I was,
It's not
swimmer.
not too much information.
It's not.
If we keep going, we'll make the Patreon episode
There we go.
afterwards.
We're gonna be famous one day.
If you want to hear the Not Safe for Work episode, sign up for the Patreon across the YAASpodcast.com website.
Love it.
That was a sponsor break. That's what it was.
That was a sponsor break.
Hit that like and subscribe button.
We're definitely gonna record a Patreon episode after this, and we're gonna finish our drinks.
Slow down.
But before we get to that,
Okay.
okay.
What else?
After I talked with you,
Yeah.
there was there's the ERG the employee group that I'm part of, the Pride group. They asked me to be a Spotlight member and like do a thing in the newsletter or whatever, and that eventually outed me to our boss, Christine.
Well, before that, how did you feel about all that? About them outing you?
Yes, that's a great question.
How did you feel about that? Because obviously a few of us know.
Yeah.
But it seemed like it was forced for
It was
everybody.
It was a bit forced.
And and this is okay. And before you go further, this is where I stood. I didn't want to say nothing.
Right.
Like, who the fuck am I to tell who you are?
Yeah. So
you know? So go ahead.
So how did you feel about all that?
So
actually?
what happened was they asked me to do the thing. I was on my. That was the one fucking week I took a vacation, and they fucking called me on this shit. Of course.
Wow.
And they're like, first they're like, "Are you sure you want to do this? You know, because you might be outed to people or whatever in case they see the newsletter." And I'm like, okay, it's in the group. Who's gonna see that? I don't really care.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, someone from HR is going to call you just to let you know, just to go over it. And, it's kind of the same deal. And they're like, okay, we're going to call Christine and let her know. Just to give her the heads up in case it, like, comes out of work and it, like, blows up. And it was kind of fucked up, but I'm just kind of like, okay. Whatever. That night, she started following me on LinkedIn.
Oh, wow.
Which was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why's my boss following me, right?
And then the next week, I had her lunch with her for like the first time.
I remember
ever.
you told me about
that.
that.
It was like my
Right.
first time saying more than 2 words to her, more than just like a hi, bye kind of a
Right.
thing. How you doing? I'm okay.
Yeah.
Kind of a deal. And it was like the next week. That was when fucking shit
Everything was
started
just
changing.
fucking moving now. Everything was moving.
Right.
Yeah.
And how'd you feel about that whole thing, dude?
It was fucking scary.
Right.
I remember you
terrifying.
told me that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I remember
Still,
you got
like-
annoyed at the same
Yeah.
time. You're like, I wanted to do this. I mean, that was your worst. That was my thing. And I was like, damn, dude, it seems like they took the power away from you on that moment.
See what I mean?
Mhm.
You know,
A little
that was up to you to tell.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, it was going to come around eventually,
Yeah.
but that was your time.
it kind of ripped the Band-Aid a bit for me, too.
Yeah.
So it became less of a one-by-one. There's still people that I haven't talked to personally about anything. But, I've also done, like, fucking video and shit.
But now they know. But now obviously when we
So how did work tell you?
I mean, it was...
How did they come out for me?
Okay, so
you?
I remember that I heard from a couple of cats at work saying, like, hey, did you know? Like, damn, dude, is this high school first off?
I gotta know all the gossip.
There we go.
Is this high school, bro? Like, damn, dude, like, I mean, like some grown ass people, but hey, did you know? Did you know? It's like, and few people like me, Josue, even Andrew and Nick, we were like, like nothing new to us. Oh, okay, well, we just want to make sure, and I'm not gonna drop names about this, but I remember certain people were like, well, we got to make sure that we dress him as her.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like we knew already. You guys are just catching up.
Yeah,
but I think they're just trying to cover their own asses about it. It's like I get it.
No,
corporate structure and everything. You're trying to protect yourself.
Yeah.
But it was just. It felt like again, like Josue said earlier, it took the power a bit away from you from just having that moment when you be like, hey, this is me, and instead it's like put in your face. This is who he is.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
how I
she
felt.
is now.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's exactly how what's Christina came off as, right? Like, I just feel like it wasn't. It's not genuine.
It didn't
to
feel
me.
sincere. That's
Correct.
what I've said before.
Yes.
Who
Yeah.
told you at work? Like from Big Boss?
I think it was from Big Boss. I think it was Josh.
Okay.
Josh told me. Yeah, I think it was Josh that said it. But
Was like a one-on-one or something?
no, it was just no.
It was one on one.
Like in a
No,
I know for a fact. People have told me. Again, I'm not gonna drop names. It was one on ones.
But it wasn't one on one.
Not for
For
you.
me, no, they were talking
They
about
didn't
it.
tell me one on one, by the way, but it was
It
one on
was.
ones.
It was no, because I'll tell you what. So it was Josh, Adriana, and then the other one, Anthony. We were just talking about it, and like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like for us, like, well, that's cool. We know. Like,
you know. Yeah, but it was more on.
but they made it a deal. Like, oh, it's her and her this and her that. Like,
Yeah.
damn, dude, relax. Like,
Yeah, it's not
Tell
we
it to
get
the
it.
fucking customers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
right. Like,
Relax.
let's emphasize it's her. Like,
Yeah. Like,
yeah, dude. Like,
it just
did
feel
you
like-
ask her how she felt about that? The way
Yes,
she,
that's
they
it.
have it.
Yeah.
and that was the biggest thing. Is like we want to make sure that how did she feel about that first
Yeah.
before we all just jump on her like, hey, what's
Yeah,
up? That's who
yeah,
you are.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no.
And then, again, that being such a big part of moment of your life, especially when there's all of a sudden it's happening so fast. You went from like literally nobody knowing shit to
Everything.
real quick.
No, it was
Right.
0
There
to
was,
Right.
there was
100.
no gradual,
No.
No.
on your terms of like
Exactly.
You know,
I remember we talked about it wasn't on your terms,
Yeah,
and you were like,
correct, yeah.
really? Like, what the hell?
Well,
Yeah.
like for me, one of the hardest things is because with the work we do is very like masculine.
male dumb, yeah.
Right.
It's
Mhm.
definitely male dominated, and like I can't present any way that I would like to for work.
Yeah.
Like anything that I could even do, like that's outside of the the pants and the shirt or whatever, I can't do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fucking have piercings in.
Right.
You did it for the.
Can't really have makeup.
You did it for the fucking Christmas party.
Well, I didn't have my ears.
That was an
pierced.
awkward one, too,
Yeah.
though.
That was awkward. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, it definitely did go from 0 to 100, and like for me, it's kind of like imposter syndrome type shit. Because,
Exactly.
like, it's like yeah, I'm this, but like I'm presenting as this at work, like not by choice, but just
Yeah.
Right.
because I have to because the dress code, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's just totally off the subject, but in the military, right, they had like women's uniforms, right? So like even like the camouflage uniform, they call them camis, right? There's camis where they legitimately have males, and they had women's camouflage uniforms, So what would you feel better if these outfit like if say for example the blouses that we wear, right, the button, what if they were tapered? Would that make you feel any different?
Maybe I don't know.
No,
maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I have a women's bail. Oh, I won't say the word. I've already said it on the podcast before,
Yeah.
but I have a women's jacket from our company.
Okay.
And it's an extra large, and it's fucking small as fuck.
Well, you're a tall motherfucker first off, so let's get that out the way.
I wish I was tall.
I know,
damn it.
Damn, Billy.
Usually I'm like an extra large,
Yeah.
depending on brand or whatever. But that thing is fucking tiny.
Yeah.
It must be like Asian sizes. And that
Like,
sounds fucked
so
up,
you're saying
I know.
no, it's Bob size. We'll
But
put
you
it
know
like
what
that.
I mean.
Bob
Yeah,
size.
I don't think that's what you mean. Yes.
I did hit it off with Bob.
That's
lot.
good.
Yeah.
Bob was like the main one you really
Yeah,
clicked with on that.
that was weird.
Yeah.
And that's awesome though.
But that just goes to show
Bob's the
you.
most random person too. That's
I know,
for
right?
He
All the
is.
fucking weird people.
But it just goes to show you how a lot of us do support you.
right.
You're not gonna
My
have
first day working with him, I came out to him.
That's some bullshit.
You son of a
You
bitch.
son of a bitch. We sat there we were here for so long. You
I
couldn't
know.
because
We're
we're so
having
manly
one-on-one
men.
talks, we're having openings and everything, and next thing you know, it's like I told
Well, that
Bob
was-
first.
That was
Wait.
around the time I was telling you to.
Is it because I'm masculine? I have a fucking big old beard. And
I don't
I'm
know.
fucking
I
fat
think-
No, because you were lonely. It was like, hey, I'm a girl, by the way.
Well, I think because
Stupid.
at that time I had already been taking hormones for a couple months,
Yeah.
3 months, and because I was like really my first time talking with them or meeting them, like maybe I've seen them around the office here and there, but I
Yeah.
don't really remember. Because it was my first time like actually talking with them, having a conversation when I opened up with them, it's really hard now for me to try to introduce myself or open up myself as my former self.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that former self is so like far gone and detached.
How far gone? If you would say percentage wise, how far is with the Y gone?
I still have a foot in the door.
99% Billy with the IE
Well,
now with the percent of
my
Billy,
opinion, if you don't mind me saying, my opinion would be that part of Billy will always be you.
Well, yeah.
No matter
of
what.
course. No, of
So
course.
it could be 99% Billy IE,
Mm-hmm.
but you will always have the Y no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what. Like,
Yeah.
again, that's my opinion. You know, that's,
Well, I think I mean like Billy with the Y wasn't open about anything.
right.
You were hiding. You were scared.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Billy with the Y didn't talk about
Yeah.
shit really.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I think I would have a hard time. Like, and it goes to show you how strong you really are. I know it sounds so cheesy to say,
No, you're not the first one to tell me.
but it's how strong it is for you to actually come on and actually be open. It's one thing to be, gay or a lesbian or whatever, but it's one thing to say, hey, I now
trans.
identify as a
Right.
whole other gender, and knowing that possibly, maybe, probably, somebody might judge you.
Does
And-
gender play a huge role in your life?
No,
No.
not at all, no.
Is that something you think about ever?
No, I just think that as long as you're a good fucking person, I don't give a fuck who
Exactly.
you are.
That's what I'm like. I don't give a
I
shit.
believe in I believe good people goes a long way. You could be I can speak for myself, right? As long as if a woman looks attractive and she's beautiful, but if she's a
Just got a dick.
terrible person, I'm out. I'm out.
Just got a dick.
That. You know what I mean? That's not my thing. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Maybe, have you tried?
No.
I was on your bed earlier.
You weren't.
I
All
was
shy.
definitely on your bed.
She was all shy too. She was like rocking back and forth. And I was like,
I stained that pillow.
I know it looked kind of
I
funny.
don't give a fuck.
What?
I was on your bed now seeing stars.
Oh!
Wow.
Where did you turn the lights off? Hey, it's better.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
Wow, whoa, wait a minute.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
We're gonna take this over to Patreon real quick.
Billy, go ahead.
That's the story of your life. I'll take 2 seconds.
Here we go. Watch it. Look up to the skies. This is
I don't
wild.
know.
No, there it is.
Dude, it looked like white
No,
stains
hold on
in
a
your
second, hold on a
ceiling.
Wonky ass.
Hold on a second.
Wonky ass.
Hold on a second. It'll take 2 seconds. Watch it.
Hold on, we can't
Here.
even see on the video. There's too much
There
You're
it
gonna
HBO.
put black light on you.
There it is. There it is.
No.
Nope.
Okay, back on.
Okay, so if
There it is.
Fuck, now I can't see the thing.
obviously
Okay.
if you can't see in the video, there's a lot of white stains around. So
It's
These
not-
stars. There it is.
yeah,
There
we'll
it
call
is,
them
there it is.
stars, but they look like splats. There's a lot of splats around, so
Listen,
just
I did a
saying.
damn good job covering the roof, didn't I? The ceiling, I did a good job.
Man, you've been
You
very
got some
lonely.
good-
It's like the first movie, a scary movie. Or
Oh,
like, you know?
Oh,
Damn.
Come on,
You've been
be professional, people.
The fuck?
Um,
Not even
We're
splat.
back. I just wanted to show them that my
you can't see the stars.
stars.
You can't
No,
see the
no
I'm the star.
bullshit. It lights up.
Yeah, put a black light. There'll be more lights.
Okay, let's not do that. It'll be on my beard.
So not much, not long after my public coming out at work. Well, even before that, you were mentioning some gossip. So I want to know the fucking gossip. What was the fucking gossip about me?
It was initially the fact that we gotta watch what we say about you.
Yeah,
That was the main one that
Yeah.
came out first, and it was like, the fuck you mean? Do you guys even know Billy?
yeah.
Was there anyone that was like, fuck that shit?
No, I personally have not.
I have one, and and I stood there, I was like, man, you didn't fucking know who she is,
Right.
but I also sat back, like, you know what, this person probably is very like conservative, very like to them, they have a certain beliefs, and no matter how good of a person you are, they may not even fucking look at that. We could talk off camera. I can tell you who that
Well, I
is.
definitely want to know who it
I'll
is.
tell you
I
who
wanna
it
know
is.
And I'm
too,
still
shit.
gonna kill him with kindness.
I'll tell you who it is, but
I'll definitely dick slap them. Let's go.
yeah, together.
Well, I appreciate
This
it.
combined.
I appreciate
Blah,
all
blah, blah, blah.
the dick slaps.
No, but for the most part, a lot of us have been very like oh, we've accepted that.
Everybody's been pretty fucking open for the most part, dude.
Yeah, no, in
that's
a good
what
way.
I've seen.
Yeah, in a very good way.
I mean, some people are kind of like, all right, for political reason, I guess I'm open. I could see that vibe.
Yeah.
But for the most part, damn kitchen nightmares, turn that off.
Am I the remote?
Unprofessional here. Damn,
Oh man, what's gonna happen to Kira? I don't know.
But for the most part, it's like, other than a political reason why they gotta feel accepting,
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's been pretty fucking open.
Yeah.
Nobody's really hid the fact that nobody sees you different.
And
of course, I'm sure after we turn off the camera,
and I'll tell you,
too.
and I correct them like I really do. Like, and I think
You're
now
better at it than I am.
and it becomes true. I can see if you were to do it. I'm like, excuse me, don't fucking tell me that. But if I was like, if they say something like, Billie, he helped me or he did this, then I would go be like, Billie did a good job. When I needed help, she was able to do this. It was reiterating like she. I didn't say, hey, dude, she get it right. You know what I mean?
The fuck you touching
You
me
touch
for?
his breasts.
I'm so
Yeah, I
sorry.
was like, damn, that's my wife's
He's
breast.
got
You
bigger
gave me
knockers than
consent.
me.
I know.
2 weeks ago.
He's got bigger knockers than me.
I know. Natural, let's say.
I was watching. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. It's sort of subject. God damn, look fat. I'm not that fat. I'm not that fat. I promise. Okay, all right. Oh,
Fat piece of shit.
So after
right.
not too back to my other question.
Sure,
Go ahead.
I didn't get the juicy
We're gonna
gossip
get lost
that
about this.
Yeah,
I didn't
Go
get
on.
the juicy gossip that I was really looking for, but that's fine.
No, that's all right. We'll tell you
I'll get
off
that
camera.
later.
You're good.
So not long after the whole coming out at work thing, there was the holiday party.
Oh my god.
So that we all got together, went
Oh
to
my God.
the Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
And we had like a murder mystery thing, and
Oh, that was so awkward.
there was like no like set, like you have to wear your work uniform or
Right.
whatever you wear, whatever that. I'm like, fuck it. I
ugly
wanna,
Christmas sweater bullshit, whatever.
yeah, the ugly
Yeah.
Christmas sweater. I wanted to like show up as myself because like I just fucking did all this fucking scary coming out shit, facing embarrassment, facing fears,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. Like
Yeah.
this for me, this was another huge fear because like
Yeah,
of course I had been around y'all already because I went to.
But now it's like
It's on
everybody.
a grander
This is
scale.
everybody else.
Grander
Yeah,
scale,
yeah. I remember I parked far the fuck away.
I well remember because I had to
And
pick
it
up
was-
your ass.
And it
or
was the
drop you off.
longest fucking walk
ever. Yeah.
towards everybody. And it was
Fucking
so
dramatic walker.
fuck-
No,
fucking
that walk was like
scary.
she was like thinking to herself.
It was so fucking
It
scary.
gave you time to like calm down from here
Right.
to here.
You had to make it difficult, didn't you?
No,
I'm fucking with you.
It was scary, and I
bet,
was
yeah.
just wearing like fucking pants and a damn
Right,
ugly
yeah,
sweater,
yeah, and
some
yeah.
makeup.
and your hair down.
Oh, I have
your
my
hair down,
Yeah,
yeah.
I usually
And
have my
the-
hair back up at work.
But I'm just glad you did that. I'm glad you did
Yeah.
because now they
I think-
see who you really are.
Right.
I think that's why there was you have to wear your work uniform restriction at the.
But
last
they didn't really say that.
That's
though.
like-
Yeah, they didn't really say that.
No,
though,
because
right?
that's just straight up. I asked him like, can
Yeah.
we wear natural?
Because
Well,
you
not
did.
natural, but casual clothing.
Yeah, casual clothes. Yeah,
And I was like, yeah, can I go in my personal vehicle? Yeah,
yeah,
fuck yeah. So that's what we did. But that holiday party, that was, man, that was awkward.
I think that was like you're coming out.
How was that for y'all?
I was happy for you.
No, I was happy for you,
yeah.
but I didn't like the approach of it, if you remember correctly. Because I remember I asked you about it, and you agreed with me. It was like the way to kind of put you on the spot and kind of emphasized it.
Yeah, because I want to play of the month.
Right.
And
And,
I
then
had to,
next thing you know, it was
go
like,
up on the thing.
it was like this. All right, well, come up. And Billy's like fucking tall as shit. And, it's like, here, put the fucking, what was it, your employee of the month. And
Yeah,
it's like,
you
you
get
have
a
to go
medal.
down, like, bow down.
You get a
and
medal.
here you go and everything.
Yeah.
Let's take a picture together.
They never take a picture of that.
Right.
And let me ask you the question now. How did you feel? Did you feel like they were catering to you? Like they were like trying
Kind of.
Oh, we
suck
talked
up
about
to
that.
you?
I was
Kind of,
like,
yeah, I
was
did
like,
kind
oh
of feel
my
that
God.
way.
But did you like it? Did you like? How did
Kind
you,
of.
No,
Well, because I remember they were like, obviously building up to it. I was like, oh, this is Billy. I already know what y'all are talking about.
I was just like, oh my gosh, fucking, of course, I'm fucking scared as I'm nervous
You're
as fuck
dressed
being
up
here.
finally.
I'm dressed up as
Yeah.
I'm scared as fuck. I'm facing this huge fear of mine, and it's like, of course, I get fucking caught up on the fucking stage.
Yeah.
Come up here, take a picture in front of everybody. Ooh, it's like, fuck. Man, I
So
don't want to do
you,
this
you
shit.
became like that.
You were the center of attention when
Yes.
you just didn't want that.
Yes. Yes.
I was already the center
Yeah.
of attention.
Right,
Yeah.
but they
felt
emphasized
like
it more
that.
on it. They put an exclamation point on
Yeah.
top of it.
I don't feel like that. I just felt like it wasn't genuine. Again,
it wasn't sincere.
It wasn't just sincere. Like we knew already. You know what I mean? Like now it's like it's like saying like, look at us. Hey, Bail Alarm, we accept you for. But I feel like it wasn't genuine enough to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like take a picture with us. I didn't like that.
I agree.
But I'm happy because finally you're being recognized for which. Because honestly, you do so much for a lot of us. You really.
We were not recognizing Billie as this trans person. We were recognizing Billie as the hardworking individual that you are.
Yes.
Like, we
funny,
actually
no,
you really are. No, because it's like I know they're trying to do the whole political thing about this.
Please, thank you very much.
But at the same time, they were like trying to make it seem like, because of this. Like, no, but when they talk about the job you did, I was like, yeah, actually, Billie kicked ass for this one.
Yeah.
I could see it. Billie obviously went through the hurdles that she went through to here and such. Because you were employed a year, right? Mm-hmm. And all that from coming out to
no pressure,
dealing with all the bullshit and everything.
I should have been employed a year, but anyway,
so Billie went through all the bullshit of the year and everything, but
cheers.
Towards the end of the year, like she really kicked ass overall. Take out the whole trans whatever and everything. Yeah. Billie actually kicked ass. I will not deny that part.
And now, when I say like she would answer the phone and help everybody out. Like, most people don't even fucking do that. She will actually, and if you...
Damn.
Thank you very much.
Alcoholic.
Wow.
Thank you.
I love her very much. Mm-hmm. Anyway, but what I appreciated from Billie is that she actually would take the time to help us out. Even when she was actually working, she was multitask.
I was on top of an extension ladder the other day.
Yes.
Like somebody on the phone.
Yes.
I had Billie go up on a fucking 12-foot ladder and still have to stand at the very top to go between like some fucking attic space. I was like, dude, I'm a little short for this, and Billie's like, I got this.
I'm very vocal about it. I don't like doing this shit, but I'm very quick to do some fucked up shitty shit.
Right.
I wouldn't send somebody to do something that I wouldn't do myself.
I would. Fuck you guys.
Oh, I know you would. But I wouldn't.
No, I get it. I'm fucking around. Yeah. No, I agree.
Actually, that's not true. I've done it a couple times. But that shit was scary.
I mean, fuck them. They're alive, right?
Yeah.
There you go, then.
They did survive.
They're still alive.
I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did this.
I told you.
So, for you guys listening, they're only here because they helped me clean up my backyard to help him months down the road for his garage.
Yeah.
He's actually using me.
I do have an agenda.
We'll play. There is an agenda. There is an agenda.
Not we have it first. There's not a trans agenda.
There's not.
But there is an agenda over here.
There's a straight agenda. Let's get that one right.
Let's clean each other's garages.
Hey, you want to help me clean it, pool boy?
And you know what? He didn't say this until after we're almost done.
Oh, smart, huh?
That's when he decided to put this one on me. So now I'm forever dead into him.
I'm smooth, essay.
Well played.
This?
No, the other one that looks like this.
That's his kid, by the way, in the background. That's
my daughter, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, you can't.
Thank you.
Yeah, smooth.
Smooth criminal. She only helps me when I need to pay her. So I gotta pay
convenient.
her. I know, right? So I gotta pay her. Otherwise, she'll hold it against me. Huh?
So what's the point of having kids,
Billie, when
we love them. Don't get me wrong. I love my kid, but God.
Well, I think.
I will pay you.
$10.
Okay.
Oh man, $10. I think.
Damn.
I
think that about covers like just kind of the quick rundown of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or so.
You know what? I'm curious. So, when I invited you for Thanksgiving with my family.
Yes.
I know. Okay, first off, I always like to make sure, like, I don't like people spending time alone. That's always been my thing.
Yes.
Like, I like people making sure, like, hey, you got somewhere to go? My house is open. Or let me emphasize that our house is open. We got a family, we got food. Let's make sure everything's good. How did you feel knowing that you're going to spend Thanksgiving with my family?
Oh, it was scary. But I didn't have anything else to do besides being on call because I was on call.
I remember.
But yeah, it was scary as fuck.
Yeah.
That was like my second time being at your house, and it's fucking Thanksgiving.
Right.
Which is a family day.
Yeah.
Right.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did you feel as far as being in my house when you first met everybody?
Well, I mean, now I'm grandma, so...
We thought it was actually...
My son
was
emphasized
after.
that
Grandma
on
was
New Year's,
after.
by the way. My
But,
son emphasized that New Year's, but, how did you feel like with my
Which
meeting
is
my mom?
crazy because his son is like 5 years old.
He's not 5, he's 2.5, dick.
2.5. And he's like, he instantly saw Billy was like, hey, grandma. Sorry.
Well, because Billy had grandma clothing at one time.
I know, and you know what grandma made me realize? I need to reevaluate my style choice.
There you go, then.
You need to grow your
Thank you,
longer.
Archer. You're helping
I
Billy
had-
out.
You might be big with extensions on.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I had a girl back home that wanted to give me extensions.
Why not do that? Hey, treat yourself.
Okay, but still, how did you feel like when you finally got welcome to my house and you met them? How did you feel like that whole environment after a while?
Oh, it was good. Your uncle loved me.
Yeah, I know. My uncle, because Billy was wearing a skirt, and my uncle made a joke saying like, "Damn, if I didn't know, you were trans, I would have grabbed those legs too." I was like, wow.
What, did you know this?
No, my uncle said it out loud to Billy. Like, my uncle didn't hide
What
it.
did you say to that?
Billy was laughing.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Billy's
hilarious.
Like, fuck yeah, hell yeah.
It's like, yeah, I got nice legs. I
Yeah.
don't deny it.
Like, my son went to go hug Billy and everything, and it's like, I'm glad that Billy felt welcome because, I was like, that was my worrisome, I was like, I know you're meeting, like, the rest of my family and such, but I hope, you're still welcomed here regardless,
Of course.
That was my main thing, just feeling welcomed, even though a-hole right here abandoned me, but still. I invited you too, Dick.
Let me tell you something, man. Okay, so, I'm going to be honest with you. Because now we're going to be honest.
Just because you and your hand have a good time, I mean.
Listen.
Damn, there's a lot of callus.
That's because I'm working out. But, excuse me because he's making fun of me. There's times when, and since we're being real here, there's times when I really am depressed. And I'm, and I'm telling you, PTSD, it's not easy to overcome, right? And there's no okay. Let me tell you.
I don't take it personally.
No.
I never take it personally.
Let me be honest. I grew up my whole life not having people in my life. That's true.
Right.
I was, a terrible parent in my life. I was abused. I was sexually abused. I grew up in a foster care system. I grew up alone a lot of the time, right? Mm-hmm. So I've been accustomed to being alone in a lot of my emotions. Mm-hmm. So when I go through when I'm sad and depressed, I just don't want to do anything.
Right.
It has nothing to do with anybody other than myself. Where I'm actually like, and I hate it because I don't want to be like that. Right. I hate it. I do. But let me tell you something. I am so happy I found a group of misfits like you guys, man. I know I really am. I really am. And I say, I love working at Bail Alarm because I get to work with people like you. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the military. We had a bunch of misfits in the military. We were all fucking different people. We walked from Texas, from Idaho, from Alaska.
What did you call me?
Huh?
A misfit.
A misfit.
No, I'm just kidding.
I love you, Bill. I really do. I love because you're a great person.
How about Miss Transfit?
Miss Transfit. But I love you guys, man. Because we're all different. We're all fucking different. And this is why I love working here because it literally makes me feel like I'm in the military again. I haven't felt like this since leaving the military in 2012. I felt alone for so long. I didn't fit in. I literally was alone for so long. And I get to work at Bail Alarm. I get to work this fucking weirdo. I get to work with you. Like
You're the weirdo.
I'm the weirdo. All right,
no, you really are. You're the worst. You make me feel like shit. I cry every night in my bed. Look at my pillow. Look at all the tears.
Those are those are happy tears.
Okay, fine.
Why is it so crispy?
I know. I was like, damn. No wonder it's a little crunchy.
But point is, like I get to work with people like you guys every single day. And even though I would be happy, I have good people in my corner, and I don't like to show people when I'm not in a good place. Is that healthy? Absolutely not. It's not.
Right.
But I have you guys. I'm thankful for you guys. I really am because for a long time I didn't have this, and I say that in the most sincere way. For a long time I didn't have you guys in my life, and that sounds so cheesy to say. I know that.
You're trying to make me cry.
I'm not trying to make you cry.
Well,
but I struggled a lot by myself.
Right.
And I'm so used to like, hey, suck it up, be a man. You're a Marine, suck the shit up, and I did. What did that fucking get me? Depression. I was suicidal at one point in my life. I May 2nd, 2017 will always be a terrible fucking time in my life. You know what I mean? And you meet the right fucking people in your life, and they help. They really do help. It's not always going to be peaches and all this shit, sunshine and rainbows. But when you meet the right fucking people, it helps a lot. And I'm so thankful for you guys. I really am. I really am thankful for you guys. I really am. Fuck you, Billie. You're cool. You know what I mean? He calls me a fat piece of shit all the time. I'm not that fat.
Oh my god, that was out of passion at one moment. That was out of passion at one moment. All right.
That's a reality check, But I struggle a lot, man. I do.
Well, Billy, how do you feel about that? What Josue saying, the way he struggles a lot. How do you feel?
No, I mean I totally relate to that because maybe not necessarily from like the military aspects. I've never been in the military.
But you still feel depression.
But I still definitely feel depression. And
you talk about being
isolation
suicidal at
and
times.
like last year, I had like fucking 2 or 3 times where I've had to call. I had to call hotlines because I wasn't in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
And, I know I didn't and probably still don't know how to deal with depression or those feelings of dark spaces, and having the support or people in my corner that I can talk with or do this fucking shit with like that, it really helps. I'm
just happy, and I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I'm just happy you're just you with us.
Right.
That's it. That's ultimately that's all we care for. That who you are with us. Like we went to Vegas together. When we went to Vegas together, you know how many looks she got?
I believe it with the squeaky dick
no,
cleaner.
Not even that. No, it's not even that.
No, that's awesome though.
She gets what because she's 6 foot what? 3, 4?
4.
6 foot.
Tall.
Thanks for reminding me.
Damn it.
I'm only a little sensitive about
no,
it.
but the point is that how many guys and women even they look at her and they were already judging her based on who she is.
Because I'm a hot
and what did I say? Not a goddamn thing. Because I'm walking with Billie and nothing, it didn't affect me. Like walking with you was like, yeah.
So what?
That's
like I said, that's her sister right there.
What? Yeah. So, exactly. And so it doesn't fucking bother me that she could, we could go to, they're already fucking judging her. They have their preconceived notion of who you are without even fucking knowing you. But I know walking with you, fucking Billie, this is my girl. She's cool as fuck.
Right.
And she'll probably fuck your world up if you don't. Hey, don't test her.
That's my homegirl.
She's my homegirl. Yeah, and
I'm losing my strength. I can still fuck something
up.
Or so I hear.
Look at us. Show me your hands, Billie. Show me your hands.
My hands.
God damn it! Oh, it's not that big.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I'm huge.
Well, you just said it's not that big. It's not the first time you heard that, is it?
My own dick. It's not that big.
It's not that big. I can't even see it no more. It's not that big. Little small hands make everything huge, doesn't it?
I just want to know. I want you to know my hands have shrunk.
It's shrunk?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Everything looks huge now.
I was not ashamed to be next to her side. And I think that's what I was. But I know it's what I was going
you weren't, because I was.
To work with me?
No, for myself.
I walked with you. I had no shame.
I'd be ashamed with you.
Why? Because I'm fucking sexier than you.
You know what? We'll say yeah for today.
Nice. I
have to give you one win at least. Little hands.
Thank you. Hey, it's little wins here and there that fucking goes a long way.
You definitely need a little win.
I was trying to get you to come with us.
I know. I'm well aware, and I appreciate the souvenirs you fix.
No.
Okay. So my question is that now, a year later, here we are currently right now. Noah's his friends. I mean, what's your space right now? Like, what's your vibe right now about everything now from where you're at a year ago?
Great question.
Now that we all know, you have, I want to say, I hope, a good group of friends around you that's supportive.
I feel like I have the most meaningful relationships I've ever had in my life.
Fuck yeah.
I have friends that I've known for 20 plus years, but I feel like some of my relationships now that I've had for like a year or so are more meaningful to me than those. Overall, I am definitely in a much better place and happier. I still, I still have my issues, and I still have my own,
Of course.
Yeah.
pains and sufferings, and I still have my own isolation that I deal with, and loneliness,
Yeah.
depression, shit that everybody fucking deals with. But overall, I do feel better. There are times when I still feel like I'm isolated at work or kind of floating around. I'm sure a lot of that's probably me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But overall, I feel better. I feel somewhat stuck as well. Like, I feel, because I've, awoken myself, I feel like there's more for me.
It's a new adventure.
Yeah.
That's why I see it.
Like, I feel like I've reached the end of one adventure,
And now you're starting.
and
Yeah,
now
another
I'm
one.
ready for,
Yeah.
the fucking next bit. I'm ready to get the fuck past this
It's
little,
scary, but that's the adventure.
It's fucking scary as fuck.
Yeah.
What's crazy is that you're such a knowledgeable person of a lot of things, so
Possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
possibly.
I feel like I'm not, because every time some people call me, I'm like, I don't fucking know. Call tech support.
They're fucking terrible.
I'm not really surprised anymore when you say that.
Tech support is they're terrible.
No, what Billie said is accurate. That's exactly what she said to me before. I don't fucking know. I think she called tech support. I started using that Billie sometimes.
I do specify which tech support to call, though.
I specify with you too. Residio, call him.
Yeah, I do.
Fuck, you don't have the answer? No, Billie, you don't have the answer
I'm
right
like,
now.
fuck, I gotta wait on the phone for 2 hours. At least the other company, they pick that shit up quick.
No, DMP is good. Residio, not so much.
All right, we're not advertising our company.
Sorry. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions for me? Because I know it's been several months since I've come out, or whatever.
I mean, we're still...
I'm sure things have
We're still learning about you still. Obviously,
Yeah.
Learning this side of this life that you are in.
Mhm.
Of course, we're still going to ask stupid questions regardless, just...
I think
We just want to make sure we just...
Any
know-
sexual questions can wait for the Patreon episode.
Ooh.
Oh.
Patreon is like the
I'll tell all.
encore. The encore.
I'm curious about that one.
That's the
Yeah,
encore.
that's the encore of the comments,
I'll talk
okay.
about sex stuff. I'll
Yeah,
talk
okay.
about my dick.
Okay.
I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you all the juicy details.
You see how he
I'll talk
did his
about
hand?
it.
Because that's all he
That's
It
me.
has.
does.
That's
it
me.
does kind of do that.
Yeah. I'm done with that. I'm just glad that we had this conversation.
Yeah.
And this is conversations that we all have throughout
Right.
the time. But I think that it's great that we actually got to legitimately sit down and actually speak about it.
The open dialogue that we emphasized earlier.
We
Right.
emphasized earlier about how important it is for us to actually learn from each other. So it makes a transition for you. And even though we're not going through transition for us as well too, in a sense where we could take away our own mindset to help you move forward as well too. You
Right.
know.
Trying our
So
best
we're
to
all-
understand
Yeah.
each other, especially you. We're still here.
Yeah.
Your brothers are still here. To our sister.
That was good.
I want we were like, "Damn, going around." Sister. So it worked out.
No, Billie is our sister now. She's fucking awesome. That's one thing. She hasn't changed. That's what I was saying. She hasn't really changed.
She changed her hair.
No.
Yeah, I
her
know.
hair was long before.
I did get a haircut.
That
I did get a haircut, and no one said
No.
fucking shit.
Lay that slow. Fuck cutting your hair. Let the shit go longer.
I'm gonna, but I
I'm not
want
gonna
some
say
shade.
shit because I'm
I
gonna
want
feel
some
like I'm
shade.
complimenting you. So no, I'm not gonna do that.
You
That's right. I said
cochino.
Fucked up.
He's a
That's
hater.
how I roll.
You know, I
He's a hater.
got my hair
I'm a
cut.
tease like that,
No
so
one at
that's
work
how I
said
roll.
shit.
Billie.
I mean, to be fair, I wear it in a bun a lot, so
all the time.
understandable.
But you get more comfortable now when you come to work with your hair
Sometimes
down.
That's true. That's very
and then
true.
you put it up.
So that's true because
Yes.
Billie has gotten way more comfortable at work.
Yes.
showing more of your, I guess you could say, softer complexion of yourself.
Yes, correct.
To be actually just you.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
And I've caught her wearing her glasses. This one. Have you
I always wear these at work now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The cougar glasses?
Yeah. My grandma glasses.
Your grandma glasses?
I also, I think they're growing back, but I did get my eyebrows did too, and no one said shit.
Again, if I compliment you, it's gonna like be like, oh, that's right. No, I'm not gonna get you going. I just want you to keep proving. That's how I roll.
He's gonna choose like he's been treating you.
Mm-hmm.
He calls me ugly all the time. He calls me fat fuck.
And I'm sorry, what are you doing now? Who's going to the gym now?
Me?
Exactly. Shut up.
Okay, fine. This is the point. He is who he is.
See? I made my point.
I'm not that fat, okay? Alright? Kind of, but not really, you know?
I proved my point. That's all I'm saying.
How fat are you?
Fat. Damn it.
You said it, not me.
It's genetics. It's genetics. I'm big bones.
It's a fat genetic.
It's what I'm saying. Big bone. I'm
You're
big
husky.
bone.
You're husky.
I'm pleasantly plump.
Okay, I'll take that.
Let's go with that.
Fat piece of shit.
I'll take pleasantly.
Fat piece of shit. Alright, so that's it.
Alright, I think that's all.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, if you guys don't have any other non-sexual questions for me,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have any questions. I didn't really prepare shit.
Awesome.
We're just right off the spot right here.
But
So.
I just want to say thank you, and I really appreciate everything that you guys have done.
Of course,
I really appreciate all your support.
Yes.
And the time you guys talk to me, and
Of course.
and for all the understanding and
Yeah.
all the yada yada yadas. You know what I'm fucking saying.
Hey, what I always say, this is Team Billie. Hashtag Team Billie. Hashtag.
You know, you should be putting that to a
Team
girl's
Billie.
vagina instead of your hands.
Oh yeah, that's like two ladies laying perpendicular with each other.
God damn it! I was trying to be supportive here. Hashtag Team, which means I was supporting her. You just had to ruin it, huh? Pendejo.
That's what I do.
Anyway, I really do appreciate everything.
Yes,
I love
of
y'all,
course, dude.
Thank
Yes.
you so much.
You know we love you too.
We love you, Billie.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say to the Cross YAAS podcast listener? Before we go to the Patreon exclusive, when we talk about like sex and dicks and semen and shit.
Josue, you got something?
I just want to say that I support, the trans community. I really do. But I do believe that we have to create this dialogue between us for us to bridge that gap. But I'm on your side. I really am. I have a daughter who's in that community, and so I support her. And I like to continue that as well, too. Because I think at some point we all have to be better for each other. So, yeah.
Well, shout out to my wife, Tessie. Congratulations, my love, for moving on up in your company.
Congratulations!
And, to grandma's grandchild, my kid, Archer Slorsno, I love you very much, mijo. But just like Josue said, very supportive, we love you, Billie. We always do. You're always welcome to my home. Just like in this home, even though you got to clean up this piece of shit's home. But no, just as you know, we are very supportive. Long story short, I know I talk a lot of shit, but as Billie knows, I love her and will always support her regardless, no matter what.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Hashtag Billie.
That could be two women.
Well, that's the end of the episode. If you'd like to help support my grandchild's socks addiction, I have to buy socks twice a year. You can go to the Cross YAAS podcast website and support YAAS. You can support us. Also go to the Cross YAAS confidential Discord server. It can also be found on the Cross YAAS podcast website. Yada 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 yada. You can find it. You know where I am.
Yeah.
I'll probably record more shit for this later.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna finish our drinks, make a new one, and if you want to hear the dirtier shit, where we probably talk about dicks going in or out of somebody's ass.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun conversation.
Subscribe to the Patreon and watch or listen to it. Bye.
Bye.